Is it true that a face that looks too perfect must be the result of plastic surgery? Or is there a secret we've never truly understood? Hello, Jikook lover. Don't forget to hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe right now because this story is going viral worldwide and sparking intense debate everywhere. Jimin's name is shaking the public once again, not because of a spectacular stage comeback, not because of record-breaking chart achievements, but because of a surprising analysis from a renowned American plastic surgeon, Anthony Youn, who mentioned him as an example of natural facial harmony in a video discussing celebrities who look like they've had plastic surgery but haven't. Is this the end of all speculation? Or just the beginning of a new mystery? The name Jimin has once again become the center of global attention, not for a new musical release, nor for shattering international records, but because of an unexpected professional analysis from Anthony Youn, a board-certified American plastic surgeon and award-winning author. In a video that quickly spread across platforms and attracted millions of viewers, Youn tackled a topic that has long lingered in whispers and online debates: celebrities whose faces appear too perfect. The video, titled "Celebrities Who Look So Perfect You Think They Had Plastic Surgery, But Didn't," immediately sparked curiosity. The title itself challenged public perception. Who have we suspected all along? Who might actually be natural? Among the names discussed, one stood out: Jimin. For years, Jimin's face has been a topic of conversation. His defined yet soft jawline, near-precise facial symmetry, and balanced proportions of eyes, nose, and lips have created divided opinions. Some praise his natural beauty, while others speculate about possible cosmetic procedures. In an era dominated by social media filters, shifting beauty standards, and increasingly high public expectations, a perfect face often feels impossible without medical enhancement. Yet Anthony Youn offered a different perspective. In his analysis, he highlighted Jimin's facial harmony as an example of balanced proportions that appear natural. He discussed facial ratios, structural symmetry, and how bone structure and soft tissue alignment can create an aesthetic widely considered universally appealing. For many viewers, this statement felt like a subtle challenge to long-held assumptions. Public reaction was explosive. Social media filled with clipped segments of the video, multilingual translations, and emotional commentary from fans around the world. Some expressed pride. Others felt shocked. A few remained skeptical. Why is a harmonious face so quickly associated with plastic surgery? Have we become so accustomed to artificial standards of beauty that natural perfection feels suspicious? This phenomenon opens a much broader discussion beyond one individual. The entertainment industry, especially the K-pop world, has long been under intense scrutiny regarding visual standards. Idols are expected to appear flawless under high-resolution cameras, global spotlights, and the gaze of millions analyzing every detail. In such an environment, the public sometimes forgets that genetics, skincare, professional lighting, world-class makeup artistry, and strategic camera angles all contribute significantly to a captivating visual image. Anthony Youn's remarks introduced technical credibility into a conversation often dominated by assumptions. When a medical professional discusses symmetry, proportion, and balance from a scientific standpoint, the narrative shifts. It no longer sounds like mere fan admiration or anonymous online speculation. It sounds clinical, analytical, and measured. That is what made the video feel significant. But the mystery does not end there. Behind the praise lies a deeper question. Why is the public so obsessed with uncovering the truth behind a celebrity's face? Is it because modern beauty standards have shaped unrealistic expectations? Or because global audiences have grown increasingly skeptical of anything that appears too flawless? Jimin is widely recognized not only for his visuals, but also for his talent, stage charisma, and emotional expressiveness. Cultural observers argue that his appeal extends far beyond facial structure. It is a combination of expression, personality, artistry, and emotional delivery that creates his magnetism. The harmony Youn described may be just one piece of a much larger presence. In the context of popular culture, this discussion also reflects shifting perceptions of beauty. In the past, beauty standards were more localized and subjective. Today, through globalization and digital connectivity, aesthetic ideals cross borders instantly. A Korean idol's face can become the subject of medical analysis in America and heated debate in Europe and Southeast Asia within hours. Speculation about cosmetic procedures is often fueled by changes in appearance over time. Yet weight fluctuations, evolving hairstyles, makeup techniques, and natural maturation can all significantly alter how someone looks. In Jimin's case, his visual evolution from debut to the present reflects natural growth while maintaining his distinctive features. Anthony Youn's video indirectly challenges audiences to reconsider their assumptions. If a certified plastic surgeon states that such harmony appears natural, are we ready to accept that beauty can genuinely exist without surgical intervention? Or have we become conditioned to doubt anything that seems ideal? The debate intensifies because it touches on identity, culture, and global expectations placed on public figures. For some, this professional acknowledgement strengthens Jimin's image as an icon who transcends entertainment. He becomes a symbol of how perception can shift when technical insight enters mainstream discourse. Amid waves of support and skepticism, one fact remains undeniable. Jimin's name once again dominates international headlines. From fan forums to major entertainment outlets, the topic continues to circulate relentlessly. The mystery is no longer merely about surgery or not, but about how society defines and reacts to perceived perfection. And now the biggest question lingers. If the harmony described as natural truly is natural, will this finally end the long-standing speculation? Or will it spark even deeper scrutiny of every visual detail in the future? Is the world truly ready to accept that sometimes what looks too perfect might simply be real? As the discussion continued to ripple across continents, analysts began to notice that this was no longer just about one statement in one video. It had evolved into a cultural moment. The mention of Jimin by Anthony Youn seemed to act as a catalyst, unlocking a broader global reflection on beauty, authenticity, and the pressures placed upon public figures in the digital age. Within hours of the video gaining traction, online forums dissected every frame of Jimin's past and present appearances. Old debut photos resurfaced alongside recent high-definition close-ups. Supporters argued that his features had always maintained a consistent structure. Skeptics counter that subtle enhancements can be difficult to detect. Yet beyond the back-and-forth arguments, something more profound was unfolding, a collective interrogation of why audiences feel compelled to search for imperfection in the first place. Media experts suggest that the obsession may stem from an era saturated with curated imagery. Filters blur skin texture. Lighting reshapes facial contours. Editing tools refine proportions in seconds. In such an environment, authenticity becomes elusive. When a celebrity appears symmetrical and balanced without obvious signs of alteration, the instinctive reaction is suspicion rather than admiration. Perfection, ironically, has become controversial. Cultural commentators have also pointed out that global fascination with K-pop visuals has intensified scrutiny. The genre's international expansion has brought not only music but also appearance into worldwide discussion. Idols are often held to extreme aesthetic standards, and their faces are analyzed with almost scientific intensity. This environment creates fertile ground for speculation, especially when visual harmony aligns closely with widely recognized aesthetic ideals. Anthony Youn's professional lens reframed the conversation. By emphasizing proportion, bone structure, and facial balance as natural phenomena, he shifted the narrative from rumor to technical evaluation. Whether audiences fully accept his assessment or not, the mere presence of a medical voice in the debate elevated its seriousness. It was no longer just fandom discourse, it was commentary intersecting with clinical insight. Meanwhile, fans rallied in powerful waves of pride and defense. Many interpreted the acknowledgement as validation, not simply of Jimin's natural beauty, but of their long-standing belief in his authenticity. For them, the analysis reaffirmed that his appeal transcends superficial assumptions. They argue that his magnetism is inseparable from his artistry, his vulnerability on stage, and his emotional resonance with millions. Critics, however, caution against turning any celebrity into a flawless symbol. They emphasize that regardless of whether someone has undergone cosmetic procedures or not, the deeper issue lies in how society reacts. Why does confirmation of natural beauty feel triumphant? Why does the possibility of cosmetic enhancement feel scandalous? The dichotomy itself reveals underlying biases about what is considered acceptable or admirable. The broader entertainment industry is watching closely. Beauty narratives influence branding, endorsements, and public image. When a respected American surgeon publicly frames a global idol as an example of natural harmony, it subtly shapes perception beyond fandom circles. It influences casual observers, industry insiders, and perhaps even aspiring artists who navigate the same relentless spotlight. At the heart of this viral storm is a question about perception versus reality. Cameras capture angles. Stages amplify charisma. Makeup artists sculpt dimension. Time itself transforms faces through maturity and growth. Yet audiences often freeze celebrities in static comparison, expecting unchanging visuals in a constantly evolving human life. Jimin's journey from youthful debut stages to mature global performer reflects natural development as much as artistic progression. In the end, this debate may not truly be about plastic surgery at all. It may be about the modern condition of viewing. We analyze. We zoom in. We compare. We speculate. The internet has democratized commentary, but has also intensified scrutiny. Every feature becomes evidence. Every shadow becomes a theory. And every professional opinion becomes fuel for further discussion. As headlines continue circulating and reaction videos multiply, one truth stands out. This conversation has extended far beyond a single YouTube upload. It has evolved into a mirror reflecting society's complicated relationship with beauty, trust, and image. And so the story closes not with a definitive answer, but with a lingering tension that keeps audiences talking. If a board-certified plastic surgeon confidently describes that harmony as natural, will the world finally lay speculation to rest? Or will curiosity only grow stronger, pushing fans and critics alike to examine every future appearance under an even sharper lens? In a digital age obsessed with perfection, perhaps the greatest mystery is not whether beauty is natural, but whether we are willing to believe that it can be.